Hello and welcome to an iRacing video. I'm gonna go over a few things real quick. I am starting to drive the BMW. So yesterday I decided to do that due to a video from LaBroca. Um, I was like, you know what? I've always driven the Mazdas and my sports car is not very good. So if we look at the stats for, we'll go with road first. You can see I tanked it, and then I've never been able to recover. I tanked it right off the bat because I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, get safety, get move up in classes, and then you will be able to do better races. But I never knew. Let's see, licenses. We'll go with that. I thought you could do the same thing, but awards, certificates, recaps. Okay. Well, anyway, um, as you can see, I tanked it right off the bat. I was B class whenever I tanked it this hard, and that was a terrible thing to do. Please don't do that. So anyway, I then have, of course, messed with it on since it switched very little. And then Formula, I've done more, and I've been able to get it up at least to a close to respectable range. Still not quite there, but as you can see, career stats, sports car 21, Formula car 14, dirt oval 78, road was 140, and we had in 2025 ran 13 sports cars and 5 Formula cars. In 2024, 8 sports cars and 9 Formula. So as you can see, not really running a lot. The most I ran was the end of 2019, whenever I first got it, and then whenever COVID came, it kind of messed me up as far as time. And as you can see, some of these are like really low. But I've gotten back into it, and I've started to do the BMW, and I was actually leading with this one. I got my first pole ever. I started first, and I led for 4 laps, and then I had trouble, and I'm going to show you exactly where I had trouble. We do not want Sukubu, we want Bolton, or however you say it. Let's see. And it was totally my bad. International test drive. Where you are coming back around, you hit the 2, and you're coming back around this turn right here. I got off too far over here, just barely into the grass, and it sent my car into a tailspin. And of course I didn't just spin, I spun and went face first into the wall and broke my engine, and I was finished. So as this loads, as soon as it loads, I'll get going. This is I actually like this track. I didn't at first, but now that I've gotten to know it some, I do like it. So let's get in and test, and I'll show you what I did. This car likes to be squirrely. I'm probably going to get a black flag. Maybe not on a outlap. Oh my word. Not wanting to turn today. I'm even taking my time. Maybe that's my problem. Are we wet? I think we're wet. I think that's the problem. Why do they give you a wet track? Let's see. Info. Track is lightly wet. Yep. Why do they do that? I don't know. Alright, that makes sense. Why I was having issues. And I found that whenever I was testing for Tsukuba as well. And I guess I can change the conditions. I don't even look at it though, I just choose it. Alright, that makes sense. I don't feel as bad. Cold tires, not really going to push it. Don't have anybody here with me, so I ain't worried about it. I'd love to be able to do exactly what I did. Whenever I first ran the BMW, I tested it. I never really raced it until yesterday. Except it was much harder than that. So I tried. I failed. But anyway, that's exactly where I had problems. And as you saw, I did not win the race. But that's okay. Alright, so let's now close this out. So then I raced in Tsukuba, you know, just because it was time. And again, I qualified really well. I have never had a first and I've never had a second. So these were all new to me. And I was very pleased. And let's see, I ended up in third with 9 incidence points. And I was happy with that. I had an issue with another driver, and I'm going to show you where I had an issue with them. And now we'll go to Tsukuba. And you know what? I am not sure which configuration. Let's say, actually, let's do this. Let's go look at official M2, and it's Tsukuba 2000 full. Alright, so test drive. Let's get back down here. Tsukuba 2000 full. Alright, so actually let's go back. And alright, I don't care. I don't care. It's loading. So I'll just check it and put the right tires on. And it's just stuff that I'm learning and I'm trying to do better because I want to get my road under control, and I want to get my sports car under control. Alright, so let's go to info. Track is lightly wet. Alright, so let's go into the garage. We got wet tires. So let's go. Alright. So one of the things I took off, and I did fairly well taking off, but I didn't want to push the first corner, and two cars did get by me as I was going around through here. And then this corner up here is the corner of contention. Right here. Everybody takes this corner differently. And I'm probably very much into blame. Well, the first lap, I was hit from behind for no incident points, but I think I ended up going off the track. And then continue up through here. I'm in fourth. I stay in fourth. And then we come back around. Yeah. Man. Water.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there. We got damage on the front end.
Thank you.
That aero damage is probably slowing you a lot.
So I didn't do that because it's dry. The rookie races, I think, are always dry. But we came back around here. Guy was still behind me, and I hit my brakes to then start turning, and he plowed into me, knocked me out of the way, and went around. So we did that for about 3 laps, and then I ended up doing the same thing to him. I didn't mean to. I went in here too fast, which was my normal line. Unfortunately, I couldn't react, and whenever he slowed up so big, I ran into the back of him. Then I got cussed the whole rest of the race about how I was the bad driver. And I'm thinking, you know what? We are all kind of in the same boat, because if you look over here, like I said before, you know, sports car, I was down in the 670s, and I'm at 728. I thought I was higher than that, but I'm at 728, and you know, everybody in my division is not so good. So I'm learning, but I'm very pleased. It really drove me nuts that I was leading for so long, up by 12 seconds, and I binned it, and I did not win it. But I'm very pleased that I had a first pole in Formula Car. I guess it didn't come up yet, so this will go up. Yeah, it's 785, 765. I don't know why that hasn't caught up yet. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on that, working on the BMW. Hopefully I'll get some video content out to you. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too boring, but I just wanted to kind of go over that a little bit, and you can see my terrible rain driving skills. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.